minutes until we start. So you got to stay focused on the plays in the middle. You got to stay locked in. Okay? Hand the ball. Don't run fast. Perfect. Do it again. Do it again. Do it again. That is perfect. 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 That's perfect. Okay. Now, Brad. Go, Eli. Good. Perfect, Brad. Perfect, Brad. Perfect. All right, last one. Last one. Good game, guys. Good game. Good game.
Seahawks, come on, guys. Seahawks. Cooper.
Tyson, we got a flag? Let's go. We're
Come on.
about to start.
Three, Saints.
Yep. How you doing, Coach? Good. How you doing, young man? What's my world? This your world? All day.
And we ain't gonna argue with you. We ain't gonna argue with you. We ain't gonna fight you for it.
You on camera too now. You on camera.
We ain't gonna fight you for it either. We ain't gonna fight you for it either.
Y'all good? So you visiting who the home team?
We are.
Y'all home? Okay, cool. So you visiting team. I got you with the report. First off, do y'all have any questions? No questions? So we get on the rushing, on blockers that had the thumbs in, things like that.
Behind their back?
Behind their back or had their thumb inside their thing.
Okay.
1 and 2. No, okay. All right. So I got to record what you want to call the team. What he said? He said, yeah. Let's see what we got. We have tail. We on the toss. You get 3 options. Kick, receive, first and half. You get 3 options. Kick, receive on the first and second half. You ask your coach. You want to defer. Right? Okay. So that means you want the ball. So which way you want to go? Or which way you want to defend? Right. You want to defend this go. So you can, okay, cool.
Is it our choice or their choice?
No, it's their choice. It's their choice.
Okay. You mind going that way? That's the normal.
No, this on you.
Yeah,
whatever you want.
We don't care.
It's what you want now. So that's what y'all want to finish out. Okay. Cool. They want to toss. They go on the further second half. All this ball. On the 20, they shake hands, have a good game, guys.
All right, Coach. Yeah. Good luck, man.
You too. Offense, let's go.
Her doing the pinata, and it was fine, but then well, it should have been. No, you guys were. Okay. So this game is just starting.
Sure.
And Annie really loved that.
VIP sitting up here with the background. It's VIP he's sitting up here with the background.
Oh, there you go.
I looked because I wanted Friday. And
he won like 2 rounds. Lost one.
Good job, Sam! Keep it up, defense!
There we go.
He's probably gonna go to the restroom. Just stay right here.
Still more. Go, 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 go! Go! Go!
Yes!
It'll melt in 2 seconds.
this from the beginning, Deb? Is that the first school?
Yeah, they didn't start till that.
Yeah. Get upfield!
Lily took that a little bit.
Defense, all sides.
Like landing, like sideways. No, stay off of that. Stay off of that link.
Go, Jensen! Go, go! She fell in the moat.
Good play!
Touchdown.
Way to go, guys. Go Big D.
Get him, get him! Go, 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 go! I have it free game. Hold on. Back up.
Relax till I get Stay right here. You are not allowed to. Come on.
Go, AJ!
No good. We got it.
Good job, defense!
They haven't started.
Go defense! Go, go, go! Defense! Go defense!
Go defense! Get him, Sam!
Yeah!
Her favorite person in the world's here.
Can't come home.
Oh yeah, like right. I have
Right there, got it!
One on
Let's go!
All right, way to
Good
go,
job.
Patriots.
Let's go!
I'm gonna get your belly.
Get that ball, Sam.
Go defense.
Tight, tight, tight.
And the Texas Patriots move on 3-0 undefeated.
Great job, okay, great job. So we played 3 games, and I'll say this, I wasn't here last week, Eli and I were out of town, and so I don't want to compare halves or quarters, but boy, that second half, okay, I'm going to take you back to literally our halftime talk of grabbing flags, okay? So I'm going to remind you of this because some of us may have forgotten. 20 minutes ago at halftime, we were losing 12-6, losing, and they scored in the last play, so they had momentum. So we came out in the second half and outscored them 14-0. 14-0. Okay? Right? Am I made my math right? Yes. And we beat them 20-12. So fantastic, great job. I think it was 20-12. Yeah. So, no, 20. 20. No, those are extra points. So excellent job on offense. Excellent job on defense, and as always, and this will go all the way till the end of the season, we'll have things to work on when we practice this coming Wednesday. Okay, we'll keep improving as the season goes. Now, our players of the game. Okay, we've got 2 on offense and we've got 1 on defense. So on defense, okay, if you want to talk about somebody defensively that is just, I mean, from 2 weeks ago, game 1, to today, making tackle after tackle after tackle, doing his job. Okay? Dylan got it you got it last week, right? Yeah, for sure. So doing his job, and for the first time, they said, so the commissioner came over to me and said, you know, we've never had, ever, there's a commissioner in there with the beard and glasses. He said, I've never seen in all my years, he's been doing this 70 years, he said, never seen, okay, a player tackle another player and grab both flags at once. Okay? So the player of the game on defense is Sam, right here. Fantastic.
Sam, good job. Give it up for Sam.
Yes, give it up for tackles in the backfield. And a touchdown saving tackle on that one as well. Okay? Offensively, we've got 2 players of the game. Okay? And the first, I mean, when he ran this play, game was over. Game was over. And some of the fans started to leave for their team, and then once he scored, they all left. All the Oilers fans left, and it was one of the most incredible tiptoeing down the sideline runs ever in the history of the league. Okay, the offensive player of the game, 2 of them, but the first one is Tyson. Great job,
Tyson.
Fantastic. Okay. The other offensive player of the game, okay, didn't practice as much this week. Okay, wanted to rest his legs. He's doing a lot of things, soccer, fishing, and he came out tonight, and we called his number at the end, and we said, hey, we're gonna kind of drop this play, and really, they've never practiced it. Not with Connor in his position and this other young man in his position. We drew it up, and then there was one parent left from the Oilers until we ran this play, and then he left. Okay, and making probably, have you seen a better catch this weekend?
Not in my days.
No. Okay, an amazing diving to the knees catch that's going to leave a bruise. Okay, the co-offensive player of the game, Eli, right here. Give him a round of applause. Okay. So get some rest this week. We came out a little bit sluggish. Okay, get some rest. Do your homework. Make your bed. Listen to your parents, and then we'll come back at it Wednesday night. All right. So let's get a break, and then we'll do our celebration. Let's get a break, and we'll do our celebration. Okay. Let's go. Jason, you count to 3. We'll say Patriots. Listen to Jason. Here we go.
Patriots at 3. 1, 2, 3. Patriots!
Let's get our celebration.
Come on.
Coach, you got the
Celebration.
Calvin, you got the celebration.
3, 2, 1.
All right, we'll work on that this week. We're rolling. So here we are post-game, a thrilling, incredible effort by our Patriots today to come from behind and win the game against the Oilers 20-12, shut them out in the second half. We've got our most valuable players of the game. First on defense, he's done an incredible job all season, but today by far was his breakout game. Tackles for loss, a touchdown saving tackle, and the first ever in the history of this league, a tackle where with his right hand he grabbed both flags at once. So here to tell us, Sam's our defensive MVP. Sam, tell us about your performance today on defense.
I obviously think I could do better, but I am proud about myself and I like how I did.
You should be proud, and you know what, you're like me, you're a perfectionist, and you try to do everything right, and it shows. You give great effort. Talk about when you grabbed the flags on the touchdown saving tackle, where you grabbed both at once. It's never been done before. Remind us about that play.
So I kind of just so when the person came in, I just went, grabbed it, and then got 2 flags.
That's fantastic. What you enjoy playing defense more or offense?
Defense. I love defense.
And you love the right defensive end position?
Yes.
What's your favorite sport?
Football and soccer.
Okay. And your favorite? Do you have a favorite college football team or NFL? Who's your favorite football team?
It's either Texans or Texans.
Texans? Okay, great. Sam, great job today. I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Great job, yes. So now we've got our co-offensive players of the game, and what we talked about as a team right now is some of the fans for the Oilers are starting to leave at the end. We got the ball back, and then this run was cleared the stands. It was one of the most incredible sideline runs, longest runs ever seen here. And our most valuable player on offense is Tyson. Tyson, talk about that last play, and you had a couple nice runs today.
Well, I was just thinking that nobody was behind me. You have to stay confident and just keep going and get further past the guys.
So how did you know to keep running? How did you know no one had your flags or you went out of bounds? You just kept running?
I just kept running.
And do you consider yourself to be fast?
Yes, I really do.
And you are fast, so I'm good. That's a great answer. Where do you think you get that from? From training or from your mom and dad? Or how'd you become so fast?
From my mom.
From your mom? Excellent. Was she? Did she run track?
No, she was a cheerleader, and she always did track out before the volleyball practices.
Okay, fantastic. You've done a great job all year on offense and on defense. You made some great plays on defense today. What about your favorite sport? What's your favorite sport?
Football and basketball.
And your favorite basketball team is who?
The Rockets.
What about football?
Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, a little change up. Dallas Cowboys. Tyson, great job today. I'm proud of you. Fantastic job. We'll see you on Wednesday.
Okay.
Now I'm going to bring Eli over here. So Eli right here didn't practice as much Wednesday, was resting his legs a little bit from soccer and fishing. Came out today, had a tremendous game on defense, made great plays in the backfield, was pursuing the ball. Then went back over to offense, and after Tyson scored and we needed the conversion to put it away, we actually drew up a little play in the huddle after a timeout where we've never practiced it before, we've never gone over it before, and we pitched it to Connor, and I'm going to let Eli explain the rest. But what happened on that last play? Talk loud with the fans here still cheering for us. Talk loud.
I just thought that if I dropped it, then the game could have been over because the other team could have scored and then won.
Do you work on your catching a lot?
No, sir.
Oh, okay. Did you have confidence when that ball was being thrown to you that you were going to catch it?
No, sir. I just thought, well, if this is up to me, if I don't catch this, we might lose.
So it looked like you squeezed that football as hard as you've ever squeezed anything. As hard as you squeezed. Do you have any animals at home?
Yes, sir.
Which do you have any cats?
Yes, sir.
What's your cat's name? So I'm guessing you squeezed that football harder than you've ever squeezed Finney. Is that correct?
Yes, Yes, sir.
That was a great job. So, what about sports? What's your favorite sport to play?
Football, soccer, and basketball.
And what about fishing? Where would fishing rank there?
Oh yeah, football, fishing, football, soccer, and basketball.
Fishing number one?
Yes, sir.
Excellent. I'm proud of you, Eli. Great job today. Excellent job today in the game. Eli, fantastic.